Buongiorno, my dudes. How on earth are you? I hope whatever you've been up to today has been extravagant.
It's so tough to be a parent these days. What with all the gangs and the drugs.
Oh yeah, drugs. You gotta have drugs.
Welcome back to another Soul Singer Discovers. Today on Soul Singer Discovers, we're going to be discovering Faith No More. But before we do, it is Metalhead Musings. Today's Metalhead Musings comes from Scott Field. Scott Field says, "Ooh, very cool, Melissa." What's Scott talking about? Well, I'll tell you. Recently, I have created a line of merchandise. Ooh, I say a line of merchandise makes it sound far more extravagant than it actually is. It's basically just t-shirts, a mug and a sticker. But I designed them myself and I'm very proud of them. And they include catchphrases from Soul Singer Discovers. So why not head over and check them out? Buy yourself a little treat. You have to promise though, if you buy a t-shirt, that you send me a photograph of you in it. Nothing funny, it will just make me happy, that's all. I will not accept photographs that are naked from the waist down. In fact, no, I will accept them and I will post them online. Today on Soul Singer Discovers, we're discovering Faith No More. Okay, so not unlike my weird relationship with Korn, having known Jonathan Davis from a movie and a movie soundtrack that he created, I have a weird relationship with Faith No More as well. For I have never listened to Faith No More, but I have listened to Mike Patton. For you see, first of all, one of my friends and Levi showed me a video of Mike Patton just being Mike Patton and doing things. And one of them, he had an entire microphone in his mouth, which is what I think most people do at rehearsal spaces, which is why I always bring wipes. And I think there was one of him climbing up a camera stand. I don't know. Basically, Mike Patton's a vibe. I listened to music with Mike Patton in it. For you see, there is a band called the Tango Saloon. They are tiny band. And they're on Spotify. You can go and check them out. And they have an album called Transylvania, and it's basically tango music themed around Dracula. So of course I've listened to it, and Mike Patton sings on it. Because sometimes when Mike Patton's not busy sticking an entire microphone in his mouth, he likes to guest spot on incredibly small bands' tango music. I don't know. All I know is when I realised that Mike Patton was who he was, and having loved that Dracula album, I'm pretty sure Mike Patton could do no wrong in my eyes now, because he's clearly someone who lives every day secure in his own authenticity, and I vibe with that so much. There's nothing more endearing in a person who is so very themselves. I love it so much. So apart from loving the Transylvania album, which you should go and check out, the Tango Saloon, I think they're fantastic. They have other albums that are not just Dracula based, sadly. So yeah, Faith No More. Let's head over to Rosie the Robot and find out some things I didn't know about Faith No More.
Faith No More is an American rock band from San Francisco, California, formed in 1979. Before September 1983, the band performed under the names Sharp Young Men and later Faith No Man.
Thank you, Rosie. So the song that we're going to be listening to today is called Epic. I have no idea. No idea. I know what Mike sounds like, or at least I think I do, because he's definitely putting on a voice for Transylvania. But I'm willing to believe that whatever we're going to experience right now is probably going to be very good. It fucking better be. So let's do it. Faith No More. Epic. Boop.
Anyway, you will never understand it, cause it happens too fast. And it feels so good, it's like walking on glass. It's so cool, it's so hip, it's alright. It's so groovy, it's out of sight. You can touch it, smell it, peaches so sweet. But it makes no difference, cause it knocks you off your feet. You want it all, but you can't have it. It's crying, lying on the floor, so you lay down on it and you do it some more. You got to share it, so you dare it, then you bear it, and you deserve it. You want it all, but you can't have it. It's in
pausing. Already I really like it. Already I really like it, because of course I do. I've definitely listened to something before that sampled this. I can't think for the life of me what it is, but I definitely have. Obviously there's a lot of, I think at this time in music for metal, rock, whatever, hip hop did have a massive influence on guitar-based music. You know, you had everything from like the Red Hot Chili Peppers and the Beastie Boys, and you had this really amazing crossover period. It wasn't quite fusion or anything, but it was just, it had a massive influence. And I kind of love that. I love the brass in the background. It's very epic. Scratch that. I never said that. I do like Mike's voice. This is not a surprise to me. It's very twangy here, because of course the vocals that I listen to on Transylvania is him going Dracula, Dracula. Like, it's very low, which is my favourite. But with this, it's very twangy what he's doing. Ba 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 ba. And I'm not used to obviously hearing. I haven't heard enough of Mike Patton. I really haven't. But it's still good. There's a confidence in the vocals. And the one thing that I always say to anyone who wants to be a singer, because a lot of people pull that shit where they're like, well, no, you have to be talented to be a singer. Like, to be a good singer, you've got to like be born with it. Blah blah blah. Horseshit. Complete horseshit. Genetics certainly play a part, for sure they do. However, practice, unfortunately. But what I say to a lot of singers is 60% of being a singer, 60% of being a singer is confidence. It is the confidence with which to sing out. It's the confidence with which to use the thing that you've got. Without that 60% worth of confidence, the 40% of practice and skill is irrelevant. It's pointless. And I think that Mike has that in spades. He's a great performer. I realise this is a music video, but you still have to perform in a music video, and he's jumping around. I don't know what the boxing gloves are for, but I support it. I do. Let's keep going. Boop. So twangy. As you do. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I think even though Mike's voice, obviously, he's very young here, and a lot of the videos that I saw him in, that Levi and my friend showed me, he was a fair bit older, and his voice has obviously changed quite a lot. I am of the understanding that he has quite a big range, so I am going to have to return and hear more, because this is such a departure from the Tango Saloon. In tone, forget the music, the tone of his voice. And even when he's going up to that ba 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 ba, like that twangy na na na, it's still really good. There's control there, there's thought there, there's phrasing there. I like it a lot. I enjoyed the guitar solo as well. Another thing that I get to say rarely on this channel, not that I don't enjoy guitar solos, just that when you are a gigging musician, you've heard so many guitarists play so many solos. So many solos. But it was great. The overall vibe is one of positivity, and I'm here for it. What Faith No More should I do next? What do you think of this? What do you think of this in the body of Mike Patton's work? I know he has another band called Mr. Bungle, which is on my list, but I wanted to do Faith No More first. I've been told that Mr. Bungle is a little bit more of an experience, so I look forward to that. As long as it's not like Imperial Triumph and we don't have a problem. Let me know in the comment section what you think. As always, thank you to my patrons. Thank you to you out there for continuing to like, subscribe and do all that good stuff. If you haven't already, do go and subscribe. Or alternatively, drop hot coffee in your lap. Until next time, my dudes, go and be epic.